Okay, let's talk about loneliness. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to conquer this feeling. So this is another video that I was talking about in my playlist. If you want to search for this, is mind versus biology. So basically, the biology, it needs stimulus, energy, food, reproduction, protection, acceptance. So in this case, loneliness, I'm going to tell you why this happens. This happened to you, this happens to everyone, and how you can conquer this feeling, so that way you can feel great and happy once again. So basically, and like I was talking in my other videos, if you are a Christian, you may think about this instead of mind versus biology. You're going to think about flesh versus spirit. But I mean, you can call it the way you want it. But basically, here is the answer for you. So basically, when you feel lonely, is because the body is trying to find, maybe a mate, the opposite sex, or maybe you're feeling weak because maybe you're thinking that someone is going to attack you, or something like that, or something else. So the reason that this happens is the biology wants to try to gather, to be around another people, because think about this: 500 years ago, 1000 years ago, you have the lions, you have any wild animal or anything like that. And if you were by yourself, you're going to become a meal for another animal. So in order to avoid that, so if we are in a big group, that is going to be less likely, because you have many people that we can protect each other and everything else. So that is one of the reasons. Another reason is reproduction, like I said before. So when you are a baby, or you are a boy or a little girl, you're, let's say, 10 years old or 8 years old, you don't have all the hormones going in your body saying, okay, yeah, you have to reproduce or something like that. You're thinking, you're seeing the opposite sex like, it's like another guy or another girl, just like you don't have any other motives to reach that person. So same thing here. When you're an adult, and then you're thinking, okay, I feel lonely. Okay, the chances are that maybe because you don't have a spouse, or and that is one of the reasons. So your body is trying to say, okay, you have to reproduce, you have to have more babies or something like that, or you're feeling, let's say, unprotected for any reason, and then you're going to feel like that. So in order to avoid with all these traps of the biology, all you have to do is just grab a book or a notepad or something, and then try to write all your goals, whatever you want to achieve, so that way everything that, because these type of things happen mostly when you have people, or some or maybe you, maybe me, or maybe anybody can go through these periods of time. Maybe you don't have anything to do, you're bored or something like that, and then the mind, like I mentioned before, it needs some stimulus. So if you don't have anything to do, then you're completely bored, you're going to start having all these type of issues. And then the way to conquer it, like I said before, if you grab a notepad, or if you want to read the books, the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone is a very good book, and it will help you to solve all these issues that you're having here. Another thing that you can do is get busy. I mean, write down your goals, and then you start working on those. So that way, all these type of feelings, they're going to go away like nothing else. It's like working. For instance, in my case, I'll go to a customer, I have a big project, I start working, and then I don't feel hungry, and I keep working all day, even if it's 10 hours straight. Maybe I drink a little bit of water, but I don't stop working until I finish the task. The same thing with this. So if you're working and you're busy with the task at hand, you're going to be okay. If you feel maybe like I'm protected or something like that, and you need some protection, maybe you can buy a sword, or maybe some type of gun, or something that will help you to keep the bad guys away from you. So stay away from problems, and if something happens, because sometimes you call the police and they come 30 minutes later or 1 hour later, it's always to have an extra protection. But this is how it works. So if you feel lonely, please let me know in the section below if you want me to talk about any other thing. But by doing all these steps that I just told you before, you're going to be able to conquer this problem, and you're going to feel great once again. So don't worry about trying to start talking with I mean, you can try to talk, start making phone calls or something like that, but if you start doing all those things, it's because you have no goals in life. You're not busy enough. So try to fill up all the blank lines on your calendar, start working, and you will be successful. So hopefully this video was useful. If you have any question, please let me know in the section below, and talk to you next time.